guys, and welcome back to Tykes TV. Thank you for joining as ever. So news coming out of today, on the last few hours, is that Mike Bähre has agreed terms to become a full-time Reds player once the transfer window opens. So the first deal on the books there, all done. It doesn't state how long he's actually signed the contract for. I'm sure we'll find out when the transfer window opens. But first signing, Mike Bähre, who has had I'm going to say a good loan spell with us for his first, not like we go on about Stendhal, his first season in English football. Mike Bähre, same for him, and he's a young lad as well. Obviously worked with Stendhal in the past. Now, my view on Bähre over the last season was a bit mixed. But I thought towards the end of the season, he really did come on a lot. His best game definitely was at Southend away. I thought he was fantastic. And like I've said, I said it to Daniel Stendhal as well when we interviewed him, that you can see a player in Bähre. He's got that bit of magic about him, that bit of talent. And that's what you can see in him. Obviously still a young lad. Now, he can be frustrating at times. From what I've watched of him this last season, can be a bit of a frustrating player. But when he's on his game, he can be great. You know, the work rate he puts in, fantastic. And I think he'll only get better because you look at him now. From what he's done in this league, in League One is a tough league. So playing in the Championship is even tougher. That being said, I do believe the type of player that Bähre is, he probably will get more time on the ball, because you see a lot of teams in the Championship that let you play, whereas teams in League One, you know, the more physical, they're up you. League One it's a proper men's league, really. That's how I've always described it. So there's a lot more quality in the Championship. There's a lot more players similar to Bähre, and obviously Bähre's going to have to step up his game, as are every single one of them players. But no, I'm really delighted for Mike. I'm delighted for the club for getting him on board. I think it was a pretty obvious one that the club were always going to offer him a new contract. Offered to sign him officially, permanent. And I'm glad that they've done that. Really good bit of business. I'm not sure how much we've paid, but I don't think it is actually a lot of money. So that makes it even better. And some of the assists he's provided, some really good assists. Scored, I think, is it 2 goals? 2 goals, I think. One in the FA Cup at Southend away, and one towards the end of the season. Bähre, I personally like him when he shoots. When he shoots, no. Actually, let me rephrase that. Bähre. When he gets into really good positions, he seems to want to pass rather than shoot, which is fair enough. But there's times where you just think you've got to shoot, because you try to play a pass. If that pass don't work out, the chance is gone forever. And that is, of course, the big difference in the Championship. When you get chances to shoot, I'd rather see players shoot than try and play, an hard pass, really. But no, he's a very unselfish player, no doubt about it. I mean, there were one in the vlogs where I absolutely went balmy because I was desperate for him to shoot and he passed. I think it might have been against Blackpool. But like I said at the beginning of the video, my view on him was mixed in League One. It was, to me, can be frustrating to watch, but then towards the end, he grew on me. It came on so much, and like I say, there's a player in him. He's still a young lad. He's still developing, and I think he's at the right club in order to develop into a very good player. If stay with us, he says it's a dream come true to play in the Championship, and funnily enough, he was actually at a Barnsley game when we lost to Fulham. He was at that game, so yeah, he has watched us. He watched us before he even joined, And overall delighted that we got the signing on board, and hopefully there's more to come. But really, really happy for Bähre and for the club, and I really do hope that it becomes a more of a regular. I mean, he did play quite a number of games, but I mean, cement a spot. If he can cement a spot, because let's not forget, like I keep banging on about, he's still young and he's still learning, and I think he'll only get better. I really, really do. And yeah, fantastic. Over the moon. One on board, and we'll see what happens in the next few days, weeks, or whatever regarding other players. But fantastic. Really, really happy for Bähre and happy for the football club. So come on, you Reds, and I'll see you later.